What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Jai Opetaia in a recent post. The question for you. Get this. The question is, can Jai Opetaia become the third cruiserweight to dominate the heavyweight division? Now, we know of Evander Holyfield, he did it. Alexander Usyk, he did it. Now Jai Opetaia, unbeaten, explosive, and hungry, looks poised to follow their path. He's cleared out the cruiserweight contenders and aims to unify the division. Now he's planning to make the leap to heavyweight. The big question, can he really hang with the giants of the division? Or is he the real deal, or a force that stops at 200? That is the question for you, and let me counterpunch. I think he can. He's 29 years of age. He's hungry. He is explosive. He's fast. And he can box as well. His footwork is good. And I think that's going to help him with his size. And I wouldn't say lack of size. I would say his size. Because he's not 6'5", he's not 6'6", because he's not lanky, or oblong. Because when you do have styles like that, those are the type of people, the Paul Williams of the world. That's how you get knocked out, right? He's the opposite. He's the guy that's 6'2", right? That is a normal size heavyweight. At heavyweight, I think Jai Opetaia would be a normal size heavyweight. People talk about this small shit. They're only small compared to someone that's much bigger. You know what I'm saying? Jai Opetaia is my height. I'm not a small guy, no stretch of the imagination, but I would appear small to somebody 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", or 6'9", right? So there you go. But since I am 6'2", I'm not too tall. I'm going to use what I got, and I think Jai Opetaia could do exactly that. If you look at those guys, Holyfield, Usyk, now Jai. Why do you think we're talking about Jai Opetaia in comparison along with Usyk and Holyfield? Because he's the same size. He fits the bill. See, people now are getting the memo that these guys that are 6'2", 6'3", they're able to wreck shop on these big bastards up there, because everybody thought that this was the fucking age of the Nephilim. And we thought that these guys were going to reign supreme, because we did see a long line of that shit with the Klitschko's, right? And then Tyson foiled it, and then AJ came in, and then there comes Bomb Squad, Wilder, and all of these guys were giants, many Nephilims, right? And we thought that they were going to be the people that was the normal. Well, actually, the normal is the Holyfields, the Usyks, the Jai Opetaias, hopefully in time, the Muhammad Alis, those Joe Louis. All of those guys are not huge guys. And guys like Joe Louis was taking out giants as well in his day, okay? The David and Goliath ideology, okay, analogy is good. You know what I mean? And it's real. It's true, because it can happen. You got smaller guys that are very successful against these big guys. Sometimes that's what it takes. That's that puzzle piece to put in there, to definitely take out those opponents that are bigger, right? So I think, yes, he can. However, you got to keep it 100 here. I love Jai Opetaia. You know what I mean? I promote Jai Opetaia on this channel. But he has to do the business first. And you know how that shit goes. You have your eyes on the ball, but the ball in the future. Keep your eyes on the ball right now. Worry about Zerto. Worry about the people in front of you. Unless Zerto doesn't want an in, there are signs that he is ducking, whatever. But I mean, until this is what he needs to focus on. The heavyweight division is going to be there. You know what I mean? It's going to be there, but you need to focus on your up and coming, clear and present danger, because the minute you take your eye off the ball looking too far down the line, that's when it can bite you in the ass. And it could happen, unfortunately, to somebody that is so eager and so wanting and so hungry to get that. You know what I mean? And that just doesn't go for Jai Opetaia. That goes for Moses Atoma and others that want to do these big things in the sport. But they have to understand, you have to fight one fight at a time. So be careful with that. That's my counterpunch. You guys tell me what you think of the question for you. Can Jai Opetaia be the third person that becomes a cruiserweight and a heavyweight champion? Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!